is just a short video on something that I saw some questions online, some of the boating forums on the outboard motors. This device, you can see that is an idle wire. Even though it's a rod, they call it an idle wire. Goes on a Mercury or Mariner outboard. In my case, it's the little 6-horse. But the other day I put a new fuel line on, and apparently I knocked this off, or it wasn't on good. And when I was out on the lake, my motor would choke up and it wouldn't idle. And when I got home, I thought, okay, I'm going to have to maybe seafoam it, or change the plug, or even adjust the carburetor a little bit. But when I popped the cowl off, what I discovered was my existing idle wire had come loose. It had rubbed on the flywheel, and when I picked it out, it snapped. It had rubbed down where it was that thin. So ordered one of these online. They run anywhere from about $8 up to about 12 or 13, and depending on if you want to pay shipping or get a free one, is going to determine, what price range you're in. So when I was looking online to buy one, I noticed there were several questions in the forums. People had knocked this off, or it had come loose when they were rebuilding the carburetor, and there was questions on, hey, how does this go back on? Well, it is a pain in the butt, but it's not hard. It's just you have to know where to connect it. So we're going to do that and see what happens. Okay, so we're out in the garage now. I'm going to try to show you, if I can, where this crazy idle wire is going to connect. Right here, it's going to go right in that slot there. It comes in, you're going to have to see if I can get it to focus a little better. But it's going to go right, you're going to have to put it in from the top and then twist it. But it's going to go there, and then it's going to connect back here. I can point, and it's going to connect there. So that, when you throttle up or down, it's going to move it. But that's where it's got to connect. I know that's difficult to see. We put there we go, right there. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to show you right there. But it's got to go in from the top, and then you twist it so that the connection on the other end will fit into that slot there. So I'm going to try it, and let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to try this with me holding the camera with one hand and putting that rod in with the other. You can see the rod. I think you can see it maybe. But I'm going to go in, try to go in from the top like I was describing. One-handed stuff is tough, folks. But let's see. Well, normally I would use my left hand to push it down with my thumb, but since I'm holding the camera, that's not an option. Okay, I think it's got it. And then I come down here, and I just snap this into place right there. And then you can see that rod moves, and you can see it in there. And that's where that rod connects. So hopefully, if you were wondering how or where that goes, because I didn't see a video on it anywhere, but that when you move the throttle, there goes the light, but there you go. You can see how that moves it when I'm just turning the throttle. But anyway, hopefully that'll give you somewhat of an idea if you're trying to connect that, because it can definitely be, you know, questionable or confusing if you have had that come off and you're just uncertain. So anyway, I hope that helps you out.